Name: Edward Wadi Said. Birth: the 1st of November 1935, Jerusalem, Mandatory Palestine. Father: Wadi Said. Mother: Hilda Said. Spouse: Mariam C. Said. Early life. Edward Wadi Said was a professor of literature at Columbia University, a public intellectual, and the founder of the academic field of postcolonial studies. Born in Mandatory Palestine, he was a Palestinian-American citizen, with his father being a prominent figure in the United States Army. Educated in Western schools, both British and American, Said applied his education and cross-cultural perspective, especially regarding the Israel-Palestine conflict in the Middle East. His major influences were Antonio Gramsci, Frantz Fanon, Aimé Césaire, Michel Foucault, and Theodore Adorno. As a cultural critic, Said is known for his book, Orientalism, 1978, which serves as the basis for the critique of cultural appropriation in the Western understanding of the Orient. It has reshaped academic lectures in literary theory, literary criticism, and Middle Eastern studies by examining the representation and description of cultures studied by researchers. In essence, Orientalism sparked controversies among scholars in Oriental studies, philosophy, and literature. Said's father, Wadi William Ibrahim, was a wealthy businessman who had lived in the United States for some time and eventually acquired American citizenship. In 1947, Wadi relocated the family from Jerusalem to Cairo to avoid the conflicts arising from the partition of Palestine into Jewish and Arab territories. In Cairo, Said received his early education in English-language schools before transferring to Mount Hermon School in Massachusetts, USA, in 1951. He pursued his higher education at Princeton University, BA, 1957, and Harvard University, MA, 1960, Ph.D., 1964, specializing in English literature. Said joined the faculty at Columbia University in 1963 as an English lecturer and was promoted to assistant professor and tenured for comparative literature in 1967. His first book, Joseph Conrad and the Fiction of Autobiography, 1966, expanded on his doctoral thesis. This work delves into Conrad's short stories and letters, examining the author's narrative style and its relation to cultural dynamism in literature or scholarship. Said brought his political involvement to the forefront in the discussion of Palestinian aspirations, the struggle for Palestinian self-determination, 1994, and The End of the Peace Process, Oslo and After, 2000. Besides politics and academia, Said had various interests, including writing a column for a national magazine and being a skilled pianist in classical music. In the early 1990s, Said was diagnosed with leukemia, but he continued his public activities after receiving treatment. After his death, several posthumous books were published, including On Late Style, 2006, a reflection on the works of literary and musical artists towards the end of his life. In 1999, he co-founded the East-West Divan Orchestra with conductor Daniel Barenboim, a joint initiative involving Israeli and Palestinian youth that continued to gain acclaim even after Said's death. In 2002, Barenboim and Said published a joint book, Parallels and Paradoxes, Explorations in Music and Society, discussing their collective experiences in music and society. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe for more updates and content. Click the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest videos. Your support means a lot to us.